Now we're going to take our two 10 mils and we're going to slip them through there. Now sometimes you have to give them a little bit of a wobble because you do remember they have to go past that gasket. So this one, a couple little shakes. Now that one's past the gasket. And now you're going to want to take your 3 washers. I am missing a bolt. Yes, I'm aware of that. And then you take your washer, then your other washer, grab your 3 head bolts. It's supposed to be 4, but I am missing one there, unfortunately. So you just take that one, get it started with your fingers if you would like to. You're usually supposed to do these by hand, but I don't have a torque wrench small enough to fit some of these bolts. Now you're going to come over here, you're going to take this old socket off, you're going to take your 14 mil. Excuse me. I shouldn't be doing all this when I'm sick, but it's nice to learn. And then buzz that on. Buzz that one. Bang. Bang. Just like that. Now your head is on. And now everything else is on. So now with that piston out, see, now she's going to spin freely, which isn't supposed to because there's no piston in there, so it has no compression as of right now. Now with that, when that piston goes on, there'll be loads of compression. So now we're just gonna take this gasket here, we're gonna drop the yes, we are gonna drop that gasket on now. And then you can take your lovely head or your valve cover, and then you can put your valve cover on. Now sometimes you just need to tap it a little bit before this will go on properly. A few love taps would do the job. But there's those little spacers in there, so you need to make sure that these spacers are lining up with the exact holes. And if they're not lining up with the exact holes, then she's just not going to go on. And now, okay, so we're going to buzz these apart here. So go this side. I'm going to take this one out. So 1, 2, 3. 1, it helps to set them in order most times. And 1, 2, 3, just like so. 1, 2, 3, like this. Then 1, 2, just like so. So now those are set up how they need to be. And now with no bolts on, give or take, usually it's a lot easier if you have the gasket on here first. So, and it also helps if the gasket's lined up. So you just line the gasket up. It usually is going to have these 2 here. These are just guiders. They do help quite a bit to guide you down. Just like so. Now that's all set up. Valves look decent. Anyways, yeah. That looks good. And now we're just going to take this here. And now I bet that this will just slide on nice and easy now. Or not. I don't understand why that's not going on properly. Because it really should be. There's that part. And now just to line that up. Give that a few tugs. A few seconds, but it is lined. It is lined up a bit better now. These do stick off a tiny bit, which is weird, which I don't understand why that would stick off so much, but I suppose that side is a lot longer. Now we're just going to plop our bolts back in. As long as you put them in order, then you're good. So 1, 2, 3, going straight across. Then this one would start in here. The longest one goes in the middle. And then that one there. So see how all these bolts stick out a good amount? Just like so. That means you're good to go. That means that those ones are lined up. And then you just take this one here, make sure that one's sticking out a little bit, which it is. And then you take another one here, stick that on, and call that a day. So now we just gotta grab our, I do believe, which should be on here, looking like our 10 mil, which is perfect because the 10 mil is what we need next. Make sure that's on properly. Grab these 10 mils. A few ugga-duggas will do the way, do the job, which is nice. Then you can plop your 10 mil off, if it'll actually come off of here. Yep, we got our 10 mil off, then we can just take our handy dandy, if you can even see it, our 8 mil. I know my tools are dirty. I gotta clean them up. Then plop our 8 mil onto our impact. Now it helps to go like one here, then one across, one here, one across, one here, one across, and so on and so forth. That way you're not wrecking anything. So we'll get this down a bit. Get this one down a bit. And then this one helps to not over tighten them all the way, just in case something doesn't line up properly. Like so. And then this one. And now you can just go ham on them. This one. This one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. There we go. Motor is back together.